I got a drummer hot take for you. Well, it applies to all musicians. It doesn't matter how good or well made or this or that or expensive your instrument is. That's not what makes a special song. Let me show you my snare drums real quick. All right, cheap to expensive. Kent snare drum, student model, single tension, 1960s, I think, late 50s, Slingerland student model, late 50s, right? Yeah, mahogany, poplar mahogany, chrome over brass, Slingerland, Gene Cupra, early 2000s, Gretsch maple shell snare drum, super expensive Zildjian bell bronze. As both somewhat of a craftsman and also a drummer of 17 years, um, I typically play funk and jazz just to give you a little bit, not that it matters, but just to give you a little bit of context. I'll take any one of those snare drums for any song that I've written, my band has written, any jam that I'm going to, any recording setting, and I'll shove any one of those snare drums in the face um of the engineer or my band or whatever, or not, not shove, but I'll play them with pride. Now don't get me wrong, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I might have been thinking I had technically had a bigger snare collection. I downsized a little bit, but 2 3 years ago, going in, which, and this did happen, I would go into a recording and I'd think, oh man, dude, i got I got 7 or 8 snare drums, like which one is going to be the best one for this song. And don't get me wrong, you could think about that a little bit, but the more you get into your head, like it does now, now at this point, I'm just gonna play whatever's newest to me. Whether I'm testing a new head on a drum, whether I just bought a new snare drum. If I were to buy a vintage Gretsch, you know, full outfit, you know, bop set, I'd be for sure bringing that to my next recording session. Here's the other side of it. I'm just talking about drums specifically in my experience, but then also in my experience, I worked for a very high-end guitar maker, and I saw $10,000 guitars consistently. I personally worked on $5,000 guitars. I laid my eyes on a $30,000 custom guitar, and I just, nowadays, it kind of makes my blood boil as a craftsman. Incredible artistry behind the quality of those instruments. But do you think Johnny Cash, do you think Bob Dylan, do you think the dudes from Crosby, Stills and Nash, Simon and Garfunkel, do you think all those people, do you think Taylor Swift, when she first started out, do you think they were playing $30,000 guitars? Maybe even, do you think they were even playing $4,000 guitars, if you adjusted with inflation? No, they weren't.